Well, the 2018 Indaba is very important to us because it gives us an opportunity to look at all the resolutions that we had made and set for ourselves in the past, as far as the previous transformation in Indaba that was held in 2013 is concerned. To look at those resolutions, question ourselves in asking ourselves, do we still need to have a look at those resolutions? Do we need to move on and start adopting new resolutions? And if not, what is it that we need to do now as Cricket South Africa in terms of going forward? And this Indaba is very important for us because it also gives us an opportunity to now look at all the interventions that we've put in place as Cricket South Africa and basically take a small pause and look down now deeper into the issues that we find ourselves faced with so that we can know how better to, gear ourselves up and draw a new roadmap that will take Cricket South Africa post-World Cup that's coming up 2019.
I can see already that Cricket South Africa is building it into its current identities and values, the idea of inclusivity, and we see that it's not a dream. It's not something that was impossible, and we must keep building on that so that we give content to democracy and content to cricket unity, because there are still many people marginalized in our country. And if we keep that visionary aspect of inclusivity, non-racialism and building in a positive, constructive way, we can only go forward as a stronger Cricket South Africa.
I think South Africa is blessed with talent. There is no question about it. Whether our kids got the best coaching or not, even those that went to so-called quintile 1 and 2 schools, some of the poorest schools in the country, we are a country blessed with talent. Talent only counts for so much. I think culture, unity and cohesion are the underestimated ingredients that I think sports scientists must start to focus on, and especially sports psychologists as well. Also train our youngsters in our women's teams and in our male teams. How do we give credence to this idea of unity in diversity?
I think what is important is that South Africa must realize that we come from a broken past, and we are not fighting for a better past, we have to build a better future. And this is what it's all about. We have to understand the past, but we cannot live in the past. And to achieve that, we have to take corrective steps, positive measures to ensure that we achieve equality and the full guarantee of dignity. It's of paramount importance because you deal with citizens all the time, and you have to understand how to inspire them and how to teach them the past and how to give them hope for the future. And in so doing, you realize the full potential of the human being, and you help the South African nation to achieve social justice.
I think it's been absolutely spectacular. The people who organised this Indaba has just got the right mix. Andre Odendaal, the leading historian in the country, certainly as far as cricket is concerned, giving fascinating insights into our history, dating back from the 1700s and demonstrating how cricket was played by black people, men and women, many years ago, and it's not something foreign to us. And that's important because it links us to the present and how we plot the way forward in future. Leon Wessels, who was, as he called it, had a ringside seat when our new constitution was drafted at Kempton Park in 1992, 1993, 1994, gave us fascinating insights into constitution making, but critically also linking that to what we're doing here at the Indaba, the right to equality, the right to dignity, the right to fairness, and all the rights that we have in our constitution, and linking that to cricket and how we must apply that in cricket. And then lastly this afternoon, Chris Landsberg, who addressed us on organisational culture and what that means and how important that is, and asking, in typical Chris Landsberg fashion, really hard, awkward questions.
I think the one important thing for me that our delegates need to take out at the end of the Indaba come Sunday is really the work that still lies ahead. It's important for us to realize and acknowledge the fact that we don't include women as much as we should. It's important for us to realize and accept that we don't include our township and rural areas as much as we should. It's important for us as cricket administrators, to realize and accept that your traditionally cricket playing schools are still pretty much exclusive to us as Cricket South Africa. They're still exclusive to our members, and they do their own thing where it does not necessarily go in synergy in terms of what is it that we're trying to achieve in growing the sport and making sure that this sport is culturally diverse, racially diverse, and sexually diverse as well.